Hey, coin collectors, it's DC on the Big D, and we're bringing you the 1971 United States quarter here today. The San Francisco one down here with the S, the Denver one up here with the D, really hard to read that D, and then over here, no mint mark means Philadelphia. The 1971 quarters have a reputation of not being great quality quarters. It's one of the three hardest dates in the whole series, and that's starting in 1932, to find a mint state 67 or a high quality one. If you have a mint set at home, I would encourage you to take a look at the Washington quarter and see if possibly you have one that's high quality, because at high quality, they can go for a lot of money. The Philadelphia mint, they made 109 million. Of those 109 million, the highest they've found is a mint state 67 plus, and they found two of those, and they're worth $7,500. These are a copper nickel clad copper. So there's copper nickel on the front and back and fully copper on the inside. No silver quarters were made in 1971. On the back it says United States of America, E pluribus unum, $0.25 here. And if you magnify it way up, the way that you tell the quality on these is to look at the feathers, those little tiny feathers. See if they go down the legs, across the shoulders, and also you look at the beak and see if you see a beak line, and you see this little tuft of hair that comes out the back of the eagle's neck. You see none of those on here and hardly any feathers, so this is not going to be a very valuable one. At the Denver Mint, they made 258 million, which you have this D right here, and you can see the packaging put all kinds of stuff on this quarter, kind of a fog on it. And this coin, you can, when I tip it up, you can just see that the stuff that got on it from the mint set. So sometimes, even if you do pull it from a mint set, it'll have this film on it. Don't clean it yourself unless you want to take a chance of it ruining the value. If you need to clean one of these, take it to a coin dealer and ask them about cleaning, or a professional service, a professional coin cleaning service, because if you clean it yourselves, you may lose all the value. So this one looked like it was in good shape on the front, but then we get onto the back and we see the Denver Mint one does not have any feathers on it at all. Another place you can look on these is down here to the arrows, and you look at the ribbon that crosses there. You look at whether there's a separation in the feather part at the back, and you look at how sharp the arrow definition is. And again, this one, not great definition. One thing you will notice is that the eagle's tail feathers touch in two different spots down here on this coin. The third place they made these was at the San Francisco Mint, and that's that S right there. Again, you see the proof sets had this film on them too. So I think it's probably just the materials they used to put the proof sets in 1971 that caused this. Now this one, when we get over onto the back, we might see some real good quality here, and it turns out not so much. You'd think a proof set would have great quality on the feathers, but we can see some on the chest here, but again, none on the shoulders and none on the legs. They made 3.2 million proof sets, and they do not have any that are a proof 70, the highest quality proof set. The highest they've got is a proof 69. They've graded 36 of those, and those are worth about $2,550. The auction record for one of these at a proof 69 is $7,475. So there are some really valuable ones out there, but even the San Francisco Mint coins do not have great quality to them from 1971. Now, 1971 was also the year they came out with the Eisenhower dollar. And here's one here, and you can see that this dollar just got, the copper just kind of turned green on it. Perhaps it wasn't the greatest mix in the world. And you can see this is a Denver Mint coin. These Eisenhower dollars can be very valuable, but they're generally not, they did not put those in the mint set in 1971, so you'd have to get this from a different source than the mint set. Again, you see this one here, it's a copper nickel clad. It looks like it might be a little bit silverish, but turns out it's not. And then on the back, of course, was the famous Eisenhower dollar, eagle landing on the moon with the Earth over its shoulder. In fact, there's the United States on the Earth right over the eagle's shoulder. And then if you look down here, you can see the craters of the moon, and you can see all the stars around, 13 stars around the outside of the eagle. There are some specialty or error quarters from 1971, and this is the most famous one, and it's a double die reverse. And this could come from either the Philadelphia or the Denver Mint. And you see this one is from the Philadelphia Mint. It's graded by PCGS at a very fine 30. And you can actually, at a very fine 30 and 40, you can actually get $400 to $500 or more from them. So it doesn't have to be in great shape. Now, the double die part of it's really, really hard to see. And it's going to be, generally it's going to be up in these letters up here. And I'll be honest with you, when I look through these, I generally can't even see what the double die is. And so if you do get this, you're going to have to put it under a microscope that really, really magnifies the details. And if you think that you have one of these, you're going to have to get it graded to determine the actual value. I would never buy one of these coins that wasn't graded by one of the grading agencies. And you can see this one is a PCGS, and it has all the packaging and everything from PCGS. So if you are interested in a double die reverse from either Denver or Philadelphia from 1971, it doesn't have to be great quality to be worth a great deal of money. Now, if you are looking for a really, really expensive coin from 1971, there was a double die penny from that year. One sold at auction for $10,925 from Mint State 65. Now, they found a number more of those double die pennies, so they're not quite as expensive as that anymore. But you can see that at a Mint State 66 Plus, you get a double die penny. 3 of them they graded so far, and those are worth $5,750. But let's get back to our 1971 quarters. The 1971 quarters are not going to be hugely valuable unless you get them in really, really, really good shape. There are not very many of them that are in really, really good shape. So look for them out there. The best place to start is with the mint sets. And if you have any mint sets that any of you or any of your relatives have saved, look through those first, because you might be able to get a 1971 Washington quarter that's worth in the thousands of dollars. Good luck coin hunting out there. From Big D Coins, we'd love to have you subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you have in the comment section.